Here we go on the next day of functions, function notebook day 4. Okay, we are moving to some slightly, or kind of moving back to day 1. This is again function tables. Instead of x and y, you're going to see x and f of x. Okay, so instead of in my tables, I see f of x now instead of y. But f of x really just means y, remember. It's just a different notation. Just like we could write m equals slope. Okay, or we could write rise over run equals m. So just a different notation. You still are plugging in your x and getting out your f of x or y value. So take negative 10 and plug it in. So 2 times negative 10 plus 1. 2 times negative 10 is negative 20. Negative 20 plus 1, negative 19. Plug in 9. 2 times negative 9 plus 1. 2 times negative 9, negative 18 plus 1, negative 17. Plug in negative 8. 2 times negative 8 plus 1. 2 times negative 8 is negative 16. Negative 16 plus 1 is negative 15. Plug in negative 7. 2 times negative 7 plus 1. 2 times negative 7, negative 14 plus 1, negative 13. Plug in 0. 2 times 0 plus 1. 2 times 0 is 0. Plus 1 is 1. Remember, a number sandwiched next to a letter means multiply. So this is negative 3 times 0. 0. Negative 3 times 1. Negative 3 times 2. Negative 3 times 3. Negative 3 times 6. B, okay, complete the function table using the function f of x equals negative 1 and answer the following questions. So f of x equals, negative 1x. So f of x equals negative 1x. It's like having a negative 1, remember, a secret 1 slid in there. So it's really negative 1 times negative 4, which is positive 4. Negative 1 times 1. Negative 1 times 2. Negative 1 times 3. Negative 1 times 6. And yes, that negative just means change its sign to its opposite. So negative 4 became 4. 1 became negative 1. 2 became negative 2. 3 became negative 3. 6 became negative 6. It's just it means its opposite sign. Or you just multiply each by negative 1. Okay. Skip and skip. And moving all the way to the bottom. Okay. This table just means that you have 3 equations now. So f of x, I have f of x equals this, f of x equals this, and f of x equals this. So now I have 3 different equations. F of negative 3. So that negative 3, see how it's where the x is? See how it replaced that x? So now this means take the negative 3 as my x and plug it in. Take my negative 3 and plug it in. Negative times negative is positive. Take my negative 3, so my negative 3 is x. So that would be negative 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We say f of negative 2. F of negative 2. This is how you say this. This means negative 2 is replacing x. So x is equal to negative 2. So now I'm going to do negative 2 times negative 2 plus 4. Negative times negative 2 plus 5. And instead of writing x, I write negative 2. What is that? Negative 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. This is f of 4. That's how you say this. F of 4. X is replaced with 4, so x equals 4. So instead of writing x, I write 4. Instead of writing x, I write 4. Instead of writing x, I write 4. Again, if there's any questions, please ask. Okay, I'm posting other videos of functions, so if you need a little more support or you want to watch a different person talking about it, you can do all of those things through Classroom that I've linked those function videos. And please check your answers with the loaded answers, with the worksheets that I'm loading with all the answers. Okay? Google Chat or email me with questions. Thanks.